Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I am going to update my Hobonichi Weeks. I usually do that on Sundays, but yesterday was a super busy day, and this morning it was also busy. So I thought, you know what, let me hold off and do it in video or on video because I think I mentioned this before. I am trying to get better at these plan with me's. I think the more I do it, the better I'll get. I don't know. We hope. This is last week. Let me bring you down just a little bit. Okay, so let me just update my tracker here. I've been behind on my Bible reading. I added New Testament reading, but I think before I do that, I need to get consistent with my regular Bible reading, which is my chronological. I updated my weeks. Yes, I did yesterday. In my self-care, sometimes I forget to update this. Did I journal yesterday? I think I did. Commit 30, I still need to update for Saturday and Sunday. And didn't do anything for Constitution, and that's just copy work. It's just been busy. And did I do stories yesterday? I didn't do an IG post, which, look at that, it's like nothing all week. Let's see, did I do YouTube? No, I didn't do YouTube yesterday. I wanted to, but I was celebrating my daughter's birthday, and we had family coming over, so that is a no. I don't think I did stories yesterday. Oh, you know what? I think I posted a couple of things, but it wasn't like me talking. It was just something I forwarded, so I'll just say yeah. And then as soon as I'm done updating, you know, like when I'm caught up with my chronological, I will go back and then update it, because that way I know I'm caught up. And then my commit 30, I'll leave it like that. So okay, so what I usually do, this is the new week, and this is just a little note to myself. I want to add Spanish. I just been too busy lately, and I'm not consistent with my Bible reading, so that is going to probably wait. And actually, I think I'm going to add that to probably sometime in March. And what this is here, this is my monthly goals, and usually I go from my monthly goals. These are, I'm sorry, my monthly goals, my tasks, which I've broken down between general, home, planners, relationships, YouTube, which is just family and friends, YouTube, faith, and church, and then savings. And when the new month comes, or before the new month comes, I will create a new one and then migrate anything that didn't get done. So how this works is I generally look at this and forward it into my week, and then from my week it goes into my dailies, and then my dailies I usually have in a little separate notebook, and it changes what notebooks I use. And lately I've been using this one. It's just a B6 slim composition notebook. I apologize, my Zoe's wanting to leave. She always does that when I start a video, I kid you not. Okay, so before I do that, I always check last week's tasks and then migrate that over. So I think this is stuff that that comes up throughout the day. I just added there. I added the Ruby Frankie court date. I'll throw that away. I was keeping track of that. There's just certain things that I like to keep track of. And okay, so here I just wrote, I need to create some tax information, catch up with, I just got to do some work. Eye appointment, I just text my daughter regarding that. Okay, so let's see here. To schedule my mammogram. Am I going to realistically do that this week? You know what? I'm going to move that to March, because I just had a CT scan. Schedule And actually, I'm going to have to write like this. I'm sorry. Mammogram. That's how I write. And then I'll put here, I would do an arrow that way because I know which I migrated to my monthly task list. And let's see here. Okay, so schedule mammogram. I have to pay my daughter here. Let's just put pay HN 25. And migrate that. And then draft life insurance. I have to draft that. Are you in frame? Here, let me bring you out a little bit because there. Okay, so got a draft. Life insurance. And what that means is I have to kind of write down names and amounts and stuff like that because it's overdue. And I keep on saying that. Okay, so that's migrated. So all that's done. I think I already migrated this earlier. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. And then I didn't FaceTime with my daughter, but I did have a phone call with her yesterday because she was busy. So every week I try to put down FaceTime with my daughter and my grandson. And then January flip, faith stack. And then I'm going to do a plan with me that I didn't plan this. I just did this out of the moment or out of the blue. Playing with me. Okay. And okay, so now I have to look in February. First I do my weeklies, and then I go here. Mammogram appointment. I put that in March because I doubt I'm going to do that, but I'll keep it here. Pay order. Okay, T-Mobile. I don't think there's anything else there. Home, let's see. The way I've been feeling lately, I think I did all this for my daughter for her birthday. So I bought her birthday gift and I bought all this. Everything we celebrated yesterday. This is why I'm so tired. If I sound low key, it's because of that. Then I like to cross it out because it's a visual. If this Xing thing doesn't work for me, I need to see it crossed off, so therefore my eyes know it's done. And for faith, I'm going to cross off. Then if I cross something off that I have not X'd out, then I know that it's canceled. But if I cross it out with an X and I cross it out, then I know it's done. And weekly dinners, family dinners, we've been doing that. So I've been pretty consistent. Usually we do that with football. And again, I'm going to scratch this New Testament reading. I'll probably start that, I don't know, later on. Let me see, faith stack. Okay. So let's see. I think I'm done with this. I don't know what else. I had a CT scan. Yesterday was so busy with celebrating with my daughter. I was like nonstop all day, like early morning to the end of the night. And usually when I have a busy day that way, the next day I'm just mentally exhausted. And then I had to get up early. I took care of the lady down the street, and then I had my CT scan, which took a couple of hours. I thought it was a quick scan, but of course they did that, had me take that dye stuff. And then my daughter's, this little brown means I'm receiving an Amazon or a package, and green, means I ordered it. So I kept on getting different messages from Amazon, like it's arriving Tuesday. Then I got a message is arriving yesterday. Then I got another message, or when I checked, I didn't receive notification, that it's arriving Tuesday again. And then today I come home and the package is right at my doorstep. So I can wipe that out later. So anyway, I wanted to add my daughter's work schedule in my weekly here. And okay, so my daughter works. So I'm just going to add that here as I am try to talk about something. 9:30 to 6 p.m. And Tuesday is my busy day. I ended up being really busy because I've been cramming everything. 7 to 4 Wednesday, 12 to 8:30. I just like to keep track of her schedule. Not that she's 20, she just turned 20, and she's still home with us. It's funny because she was telling me yesterday, she's like, Mom, every so often I have someone ask me why. She's like, you're still living at home? And she's like, where else would I be? She always says my husband and I are her best friends, and that is such a blessing to hand this off, to hear. With kids nowadays, they just want to get away from their parents. I know I did when I was 16. But that blesses my heart that she is, and she's a blessing to us. She helps out a lot. She always helps take care of us, even though my husband and I take care of ourselves, but like she'll come home and she'll make dinner. I think she's off on Sunday and things like that. Oh, I hope you guys were in frame. I wasn't even checking. So I color code, and her color is in pink. I use the mile liners, just the pink color. And so I try to, I don't know, I cooked when, I don't know, my kids were little, and I'm running out of this pink. I'm gonna have to, got some ink there. Excuse me. Going to, I don't like cooking anymore. I cooked yesterday because it was for her birthday, and I cooked a big pot of rice and steak, and I made plantains. Let's see here. Okay, let me look at my schedule. Tomorrow morning will be a busy day because I take care of her at 8. So as soon as I'm done, I got to get up extra early, get dressed for work, and get my laptop and stuff. Take care of her, then go straight to the office, and then come home, get stuff done at home, and then my daughter has a volleyball game at 7:30 and 9, so I usually go see her play. This is her last game. And let's see here. Friday, we have a funeral. I forgot to put that down. Yeah, we have a funeral here. I ran out of space, and so I think it's at 6. I'll put funeral. Gertrude at 6. We didn't know her very well, but she visited our church a couple of times, and I think it's her great nephew called my husband, and so he's doing the service. So I need to help with that. So I need to highlight that in orange. Anything with church, faith, or anything there is always in orange. Okay. So I'm trying to think if there's any other tasks. So if I have more tasks that come up along the week, that comes to my mind, I will just write that down. And then I'll add my, I generally like to do a total on the bottom. And that's just of what, what's coming out of my check this week. And I don't have that amount right now. I think this is $2. I think I got the $2 deal around Thanksgiving. I think it's $2 for the whole year. And then OneDrive, I think that's $1. So I think it's $3, but I'll double check and then write it in. I do that every week. So I'll write in my, Friday, start in Friday. Okay, so I'll start my tracker, and I gotta twist my book to the side here. I apologize if that is off or kind of awkward. to watch. But that's how I write. I twist, you know, I turn my notebook or my planner over. 22. This is why I don't like playing with these. I feel very awkward right now. I'm like, I should be writing, but I should be talking. But then I don't want to make mistakes. And so I can tell some of this is just sloppy writing because I'm not, usually my book is twisted even more. I mean, I write like, literally like this. I don't know. I think my teacher in 8th grade was telling me, you need to have your book a certain way. And then she taught me, I used to write really big and sloppy. And she taught me in my whole year of 8th grade to write. And I ended up writing, look, this tiny. And I wrote, at the end of the year, I wrote very neat. So I thanked her at the end of the year. But at the beginning of the year, I thought it was torture. I thought it was the biggest punishment. And I was thinking into my head, right here on Monday, why is she doing that to me? What did I ever do to her? Why Tuesday? I was generally a quiet child. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I mean, I was a good student in my elementary years. I mean, I wasn't like the best student. I was average, I would say. And but she always called on me to do stuff, so I really appreciated that. You know, like projects, or there was a certain number of us students that, I don't know, here where I live, you go to school like from, you know, kinder through 6th grade, and then you go to junior high, then high school. And I was in Chicago back in the 70s. We went from kinder all the way through 8th grade. So, you know, you became friends with your classmates, and you saw them for 8-9 years. And looking back, I never really appreciated that. I'm just copying stuff from. And then when you go to high school, you're all go to different places depending on where you got accepted. If you didn't, you know, apply for any, you know, back then specific high school, because you wanted to get out of the neighborhood. I did not live in the best neighborhood. And okay, then you just went to the, you know, whatever high school you were assigned to based on where you lived. And so my dad wanted me to go to high school. I want to put journal evening pages because I just started doing that, and I'm just using one journal for that. I don't want a separate journal for that. Oh, here's Zoe starting to chew on her bone. And I'm not going to do any Constitution stuff. I am really tired today. I'm just like, nope, not doing it. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so IG stories. So anyway, I did apply to another high school, which is a technical school, and I got into that one. And you know, of course, your Iowa scores, you had to have a certain score. The main school, the high school that I wanted to apply to, the teacher said I didn't have enough, my scores weren't that high or high enough to apply. And so by the time my dad found out, it was, we couldn't apply. So my dad was upset with the teacher because he did not think she had the right to do that. He just wanted me to apply and then have the high school tell me whether I qualified or not, which I could have probably gotten in. But anywho, okay, I just realized my video was in the wrong direction, recording in the wrong direction, and I'm like, I don't want to redo this. So I'm going to test this and see. I mean, I was able to, you know, change the orientation. We shall see if it uploads correctly. I pray it does, because I really want to redo this. Zoe, can I have that? You can get it later, okay? She gave me a look like, what are you doing? She's chewing on that bone and it sounds too loud in the video, I think. She's just looking at me. Okay, so that is that. I'll give it to her as soon as I'm done. I'm almost done here. So before I used to highlight everything like that, and now I just do an outline because it looks cleaner that way. So I'm just gonna, oopsie, went off the line here. And the way I feel today, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just tired. If I'm this tired that I don't care what it looks like, my OCD is not kicking in. Actually, it is. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. That's how tired I am. Oh, today. Oh, you know why? I'll tell you why. My husband and I started intermittent fasting today. And I've only eaten, usually by now, I've eaten a lot of junk food, like chocolate wafers. Those have been my craving lately, because when I get stressed or have too much going on, my anxiety kicks in. And then that's great because it has planner stuff. And then social media stuff is in red. But anyway, I forgot. I was wondering why I feel so blah, and it's because we started intermittent fasting today. My husband said, we need to, not we, but he needs to lose weight. And I know I need to lose weight because I gained all the weight that I lost. And I just been not feeling motivated to do it at all. Like zilch, like nothing. And that's not like me. I've been like this for months. It's kind of like a, you know how you get to a planner funk? My planners are doing well. My journaling is doing well. But I've been like, I don't know, like to call it a diet, but like, we'll call it a diet funk just to give it a name. But that's how I feel. So, okay. So that's that. That's done. And I just like to separate it because I like the colors. I see colors, you know, anybody that knows me, I need to go back and actually let's color code this while I'm talking. So I went to Chick-fil-A. I ran some errands after my CT scan. Anything I have to pay, I do in green. What did I do my tax information in? Huh. Did I even write it? Yeah, I did. Okay, that will be in red because I have to get that done. It doesn't mean I'll get it done. Just, I have to get it. Sometimes I plan things like, I know I'm not going to get that done, but I'll write it down. We'll see. We'll see. And then green is not only pay bills or whatever, it's my husband. So I have a black rolling bin that, you know, those 3-tier rolling bins, you put your planners and stuff. I have another one that my son-in-law gave me. I put it together, but it's wobbly. So I have to have my husband tighten it because it's, every time I move it, it wobbles, and I'm scared that or concerned that it's going to just fall to the floor or get damaged. Okay, anything work-related is in purple. And I got it there. My daughter is in pink, and I sent her a message about her eye appointment. Whether she's going to keep it or not, that's up to her. But I reminded her, and then I have to draft my life insurance. So let's do that in red, just to let myself know that I need to get it done. It sort of turns into red, and then if I don't do it, I have to decide by this time whether I'm going to keep it here or move it into, you know, a future month. So here I have my future log. And this is a lot of times, if I don't know where it's going to go, if for sure I know I'm going to do it in March or April, I may put it on a post-it, but for sure I'll move it here in my future log. Therefore, it doesn't get lost. It's there. So I could easily have put that there in March. And then when March came, move it over. And then I have to decide if I move it to March, if I don't think I'll get it done, then I'll move it to wherever it needs to go, you know, later in the year. that's how I use my future log. But that is it. That is all. That is my week. It doesn't look like I have a lot going on. Laundry is every day. That's a never-ending story. And next week, yeah, it doesn't look as busy, but I'm trying to look here if I missed anything. Now, I'm not going to do this on camera, but now I will go and update my dailies. And pretty much a lot of it's done already, but I copy this over to my dailies. I know that sounds redundant, but I really don't need my dailies. Honestly, I can get away with my monthlies, which has all my appointments, and my weeklies, and that'll be good for me. The reason I like my dailies is because I do memory keeping. So that's an important part of my planner is memory keeping. And so therefore I'll always have dailies in my, actually years ago, I didn't do weeklies or dailies. I just did those planner books that you get like from the Dollar Tree. And a small one, and I used to fill it up to the T. I mean, you couldn't even read what I had. I could. But this is all I need, really. And actually, I have this exact calendar or activities, appointments, bills, everything on my cell phone. I have a monthly, and everything's color-coded exactly. So if I were to show you my phone calendar, it would look exactly like this. So I just like I like paper planning. So that's all I have. And again, I apologize if I seem a little low-key. I am wanting to go eat something. Actually, I have chocolate wafers right next to me. And I'm thinking, I can have 3. I don't have to have the whole thing. I can have 3. So I'm going to go get a snack. Actually, I think my husband told me that 5 o'clock was going to be... But see, he's doing the intermittent fasting, like the 6 hour. You can only eat within 6 hours, and I'd rather do the 16-8, where I think it's 16-8, where you eat within 8 hours and fast for the rest to start off, because I think the other way is way too stringent, and if you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to do it anyway and do it even worse. So I don't want to fall off of, I want to be successful in my intermittent fasting. But anyway, that's all I have, and if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. If you stuck it out this long, I apologize again for any low-keyness. I am really tired. Hopefully the next video will be more upbeat. But talk to you guys soon.